What is up, people of YouTube? I'm your host Vernon. This is Upper Government Wash. Let's fish that. Okay, so not my first outing to Government Wash. I have made some videos from Government Wash before, but I am out here today because it is actually quite easy to get to the fishing waters. You can use your car and drive all the way down to the water, meaning I don't have to carry around any of my equipment. That makes it a lot easier, especially because we're having 170 Fahrenheit heat out here today. So not having to carry everything around makes it a bit easier. Some of the pros of fishing here, like I said, you can drive all the way to the water. We are close to the Las Vegas inlet where the water comes in from Las Vegas, meaning this is kind of a feeding zone for some of the fish, as well as some richer oxygenated water for the fish. That is why this is a good place to try and find fish. And of course, having access to the water, taking a swim when it gets too hot, all these things make this a great place for some fishing. Some of the cons, however, this is one of the closest spots to Las Vegas itself. What that means is lots of people tend to come to these spots. It can be difficult to find a spot. I'm out here in the middle of the week and still there are lots of people around. So it can be difficult to find spots, especially during the weekends. However, if you can manage to find a spot, this is a pretty good place to do some fishing. All right, so what fish are we trying to find out here today? Now, if you followed my channel for a while, you will know that I have a few videos where I had a problem where some of the fish I catch is too big for my little landing net. Because of this, I was thinking about getting a new net to try and catch fish. I've been looking around online and I eventually found a net that is not meant for catching fish, but can work for it. I was looking for something that you can use off piers or maybe off cliffs. So something with a long rope, something big where you can get the fish in. I did find something like that. All right, but recently something strange happened to me. It's something that I find is happening every year, and that is my birthday. Thank you. But because of my birthday, my parents actually decided to get me this net. So they bought this net for me as a birthday present, and that is why this video here today is I want to try and use this net to see if it's a feasible plan of landing fish. Alright guys, and this is hopefully the net that we can test out today. Hopefully we can land a big fish and use this net to land it so we can see if it works. This is a rather big, sizable net. The idea is you lower it into the water, you bring the fish in and you lift it up, having the fish inside the net. This is not what the net was designed to do. You actually have a flap there where you put in baits. So the general idea for this net is to have crabs and lobsters go into this net. But seeing as how we have 100 feet of rope, I thought this would be a great thing to use fishing off piers and off rock ledges and stuff. You can lower it into the water, have the fish swim into it, and then you can lift it and bring the fish up quite easily. Alright, as it's just me out here today, I'm only allowed to use 2 rods. As one licensed angler, I'm only allowed to use 2 rods. So I have my carp setup out there. We're trying to find some carp here from Government Wash, and hopefully we can catch one and use the big net to see if it's a feasible idea to catch some fish using the net. On my second rod out here, I have some night crawlers out there hoping to find some catfish, as I haven't caught that many channel catfish this year, so I'm trying for some catfish. Might swap out this rod a bit later to try and find something different. Alright guys, it's taken quite a while, but we finally have a carp on. Don't think it's a big one, but at least we have something. And it's off. The entire rig seems to be gone. I lost the entire setup. So I lost the entire setup yet again. That is the second time today. Doesn't look like knot came loose, so don't know what happened. But nothing to do but rebait and try again. Alright guys, so that first fish got away from me. I set the hook, but then the hook or the line came loose and I lost that fish. I do feel kind of bad about that, because that was a circle hook, meaning that fish is going to swim around with the hook in its mouth. But there's nothing I can do about that. Quickly going to swap out to my light setup with a small piece of worm. Going to try and see if I can catch any micros around here. Perhaps use them as some live bait to try and catch some stripers or something. There we are guys. This little fish is caught in his mouth. This little guy was hooked in his mouth, so I'm happy with this little catch. I don't know what fish this is. As you can see, it looks a bit strange. I will have to do some research, but this will be a new species for me in any case. Nice lovely little orange fins. But I'm not going to release this guy. I'm going to try and use him as some live bait. There we have our little fish. Still don't know what it is, but I'll do some research, give a photo. But it is definitely a new species for me. But like I said, we're going to use this one for some live bait. Alright guys, my live lining finally managed to get a fish. We have a smallmouth bass. Alright guys, and there we go. Nice little smallmouth bass. This one took that little minnow of mine that I was live lining. Let's get him back into the water. There he goes. Alright guys, we got ourselves a bluegill. This was a little piece of nightcrawler that I was trying to use for some catfish. And we got a nice sized bluegill. Alright guys, nice little bluegill for today. Quickly gonna get him back into the water. Gonna release him here. And off he goes. Alright guys, that's gonna be all the time I have for today. Don't really know what to do about this fishing session. I came here to catch big fish, to use that new net of mine, I didn't catch any big fish, wasn't able to use that net. Sorry mom and dad for not using it. I did try. I lost 1 catfish, I lost 3 carp, as well as 3 feeders. So I also need to first get some new feeders before I can try catching some carp again. But other than that, it was actually a pretty good day. Got a new species there for my life list. Still need to figure out what that is. Perhaps in an update in a later video I will tell you guys what fish that is. If you think you know what it is, please do put me down in the comments what you think the type of fish is. Other than that, I got that smallmouth bass. It was the first smallmouth bass I caught without using artificials, meaning having live bait. Also was the first time live lining a fish, so happy I caught something on that. And then I also got a big bluegill there at the end, but nothing major, but still fun day out here. Lots of fish that I caught. Lots of fish that I missed, something I need to focus on. When the catches are few and far in between, you really need to make each moment count. Alright guys, but like I said, if you know what fish that is, please do say down in the comments. You can ask any questions down in the comments as well. If this is the first video of mine you're seeing, please feel free to check out my channel, check what other videos I have about Lake Mead and some other fishing spots in Las Vegas. Hit the big red subscribe button, join my community. If you enjoyed this video, give me a little thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.